channel, Guitarists for Christ, where you can learn how to play guitar in church. In this video, as you saw in the title, we're going to focus on minor chords. Now, minor chords are pretty easy for the most part, and first I'm going to explain the difference between minor and major chords. So major chords, the way you tell them apart, minor and major chords. Major chords sound happier, minor chords sound sadder. So for example, we'll do the E minor and the E, which I've taught before. E, this is E major. This is E minor. Sounds a bit sadder. Okay, so we're going to go through some minor chords, and then I'll explain more. This is just the introduction. I'll talk about minor chords in many of my videos in the future. But I'm just going to teach you some minor chords, and we're just going to go through the alphabet. We're going to go A through G, that's the musical alphabet, starting with A, obviously. So for A minor, you can take your first finger, you're going to put it on the second string of the first fret. You're going to take your second finger, you're going to put it on the fourth string of the second fret, and your third finger on the third string of the second fret. This is A minor. It's exactly like an E major, except every finger is one string down. You don't play the top string, just the 5 bottom strings. This is A minor. Play one string at a time to be sure you're correct. This is A minor. Then we're going to go to B minor. So B minor is similar to A minor, but 2 frets up and with your finger as a capo. So you're going to have your second finger on the second string of the third fret, your third finger on the fourth string of the fourth fret, and your fourth finger on the third string of the fourth fret. Then your first finger is going to be on the second fret, covering the bottom string and the top string, like so. Again, you just play the 5 bottom strings. That's B minor. It's a bit more difficult because it's a bar chord and it'll take longer to get it, but that's fine. We're just going through the alphabet. If you can't get that one yet, that's fine. C minor is just like B minor, but 1 fret further up. So you do B minor and you slide up 1 fret, and now you're at C minor. Same thing, just play the 5 bottom strings. That's C minor. Now we're to D. So D minor is one of the easiest minor chords. E minor is the easiest. So D minor, you take your first finger and you put it on the first string of the first fret, your second finger on the third string of the second fret, and your third finger on the second string of the third fret. This is D minor. You play the 4 bottom strings. It's fairly simple because it's not a bar chord. Then you have E minor. So E minor, you take your second finger and you put it on the 5th string of the second fret, and you take your third finger and you put it on the 4th string of the second fret, just like this. The easiest minor chord is E minor. And you play all 6 strings. This is the one that I've used most playing guitar, I think, is E minor. Okay, now there's F minor, which is like E minor, but what you're going to do is you're going to go up 1 fret and you're going to move around your fingers and then cover it with like a bar on the first fret with your first finger. So your first finger is going to act as a capo on the first fret, but it's really only covering the 3 bottom strings and the top string. Then your third finger, your second finger, is going to act as a buffer. Your third finger is going to be on the 5th string of the 3rd fret, and your 4th finger is going to be on the 4th string of the 3rd fret. Play one at a time to make sure you're correct. You play all 6 strings. This was one of the more difficult ones because it's a bar chord and you have to stretch. So it may be one of the most difficult ones. And then G minor is the exact same, but 2 frets up. That's G minor. Between those is F sharp minor. But for now, we're just going to do the normal chords, none of the flats or sharps. So that's all 7 of the minor chords that are white keys on the piano. And now you know those. Continue practicing. Some of them are a bit hard. It'll take time to get them down. And you'll see me in the next video.